Thank you. So at this time, I'm going to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Appeals for the town of La Plata. It is 6:35 PM. I apologize for the late start. My name is Hugh Williams. I'm the chair, and we are missing one member of the board who was present at the last hearing, and we have been unable to get in touch with him. Ordinarily, two members of the board would be enough for a quorum. However, I was not here on the April 1st meeting. So without our third member, we do not have a quorum to proceed on that issue. If I see the applicant is here and we have several people here from the town who I believe are signed up to speak. If you all don't mind waiting a little bit longer, we're trying to get in touch with him and find out if, what his ETA is, but we are unsure. So we can wait a little bit longer to do that. Otherwise, we'll have to postpone the hearing until the members who make up a quorum from the discussion last time are present to be able to make a decision. The rules prohibit me from voting on the issue because I was not present at the prior hearing, and there's nothing I can do, unfortunately, about that. But with your all's permission, if you wouldn't mind waiting for a little bit longer, we can keep trying to get in touch just for a little bit. I know part of that is my fault for being late, but unfortunately I am not able to make it happen today. So I think, town council's asking if we wouldn't mind giving him another 10 minutes. I'm going to do that rather than postpone us for another 30 days.
The new day would be
June 4th.
I'm sorry,
The next date that we would have a hearing would be June 24th, 6 PM here. But we're going to give our member a few more minutes just to see if we can get him here. And then I will readdress the room at that point. I appreciate your patience. So what I'm going to do while we wait is to run through the agenda points that I have. Well, members of the audience, please, we are recording. So I'm going to run through. We do have some general business to take care of. So first, I'm going to talk about the meeting attendance and decorum. Attendees, please use meeting courtesy. Virtual attendees, of which I don't believe we have any. Oh, we have Tyshawn Johnson is on there, council member. May be muted by the town clerk, and the meetings are recorded. In accordance with the Open Meetings Act, the public has the right to view and listen to the discussion only. Written comments may be submitted in advance via email to legislative@townoflaplata.org. Individuals wishing to address the Board of Appeals may sign up in advance on the town's website or on the meeting sign-up sheet. I did notice some people had done that. In accordance with the Code of Maryland General Provisions, Section 3-302 Open Meetings Act, notice is hereby given that a portion of this meeting may be held in a closed session. Going to skip through to the disclosure of the closed session. So there was a closed session on April 1st, 2026. And I need to enter the following statement into the record in accordance with the Maryland Open Meetings Act, Section 3-306C2, which requires public disclosure of certain details from closed sessions at the next open meeting. 2 closed sessions were held during the Board of Appeals meeting on April 1st, 2026. The presiding officer for each was Acting Board of Appeals Chair Jonathan Burris. The first closed session was held from 7 PM to 7:09 PM at Town Hall. The meeting was closed under the authority of the General Provisions Article Section 3-305B7 to consult with counsel to obtain legal advice. The topic of discussion was variance application VAR-0001-2025, 8 Kent Avenue. Reason for the closure was discussion involves privileged attorney-client communications regarding legal risks and strategy not appropriate for public disclosure. The following individuals are present: Jonathan Burris, presiding officer; Mark Thorne, member of the board, Todd Pounds, town attorney, and Shelby Pritchett, the town clerk. No formal action was taken during the closed session. The second closed session was held from 8:14 PM to 8:31 PM at Town Hall. The meeting was closed under the authority of General Provisions Article, Section 3-305B7, to consult with counsel and obtain legal advice. The topic of that discussion was the variance application VAR-0002-2025, 603 Washington Avenue. Reason for closures: discussion involves privileged attorney-client communications regarding legal risks and strategy not appropriate for public disclosure. The following individuals were present: Jonathan Burris, presiding officer; Mark Thorne, member; Todd Pounds, town attorney; Shelby Pritchett, town clerk; and Kelly Phipps, director of legislative services. And again, no formal actions were taken during that closed session. This statement is being entered into the record on May 27th, 2026 by me, Hugh Williams, chairman of the Board of Appeals. Next, we have the approval of the minutes from the meeting on April 1st, 2026. Yes,
Motion
sir.
to approve.
I will second the motion to approve. I have reviewed them, although I was not present. So is there any discussion as to corrections?
No.
Okay. All in favor of approving the minutes from the meeting on April 1st, 2026, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And that is that. The only remaining business on the agenda for tonight is VAR 0002-2025 regarding 603 Washington Avenue application for variance. And have we heard any additional news from our missing member, Madam Clerk, or whomever?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay. So at this point, unfortunately, I will have to postpone the matter because we do not have a quorum present. It is required that the quorum consist of the same members who were present at the original hearing on April 1st. I was not present at that hearing. I do apologize to the applicant and the folks who are here to testify. We do take this very seriously, and obviously there were some issues with my own arrival timeliness, and we are missing the other member who was present on April 1st. The new date will be June 24th here at 6 PM, unless that's a problem for any people involved.
The applicant's indicated that that's acceptable.
Okay, perfect. So the issue will be postponed until that date. And I do thank everybody for coming out. And we will handle it then. Thank you. At this time, I will move to adjourn the meeting at 6:44 PM.
Mr. Chair, if I may,
Yes, you may.
there is an option for public comment under agenda item 5.2. Are you accepting public comment tonight?
I don't think that would be appropriate without the third member of the board to accept any additional comment without the people here who are able to make the decision, since I'm unable to make the decision.
Oh, yes, sir. This wasn't with regards to the case, but to general public comment.
Oh, is there anyone, I could do that. Is there anyone who has any general public comment about other issues than the variance for 603 Washington Avenue present? No, I'm seeing no from the gallery. Okay. Hearing none, at this point, I would move for adjournment. Okay. I'll second the motion to adjourn, and I think we're all in favor.
Aye.
Aye. And we will adjourn tonight. I apologize for the inconvenience for everybody.